Good morning, boys and girls. It's currently 6:30 a.m. here in Mexico, and Miss Candi had a long night. Woo, still sleepy. But I wanted to get up so that I could show you guys what the sunrise looks like here.
Candi's Clubhouse.
So if you look behind me, there is the sun. The sunrise in the morning is so beautiful. Absolutely one of Miss Candi's favorite things to do. And so I thought it would be a really cool idea to show you guys what the sunrise looks like here in Mexico. Right now, Miss Candi is in Cancun. I am in downtown Cancun, and there are tons of buildings around, hotels around, and places to eat. I don't see too many people walking on the street as it's a little early here, but I see a lot of cars or carros on the road as people were probably going to work and just getting their day started. Miss Candi has a book here that we're going to share together this morning. Our book that we have is titled Follow Me Around Mexico or Mexico. We typically say Mexico in the English American way or language, but the proper way or the way that native Hispanics say it in Spanish is Mexico. Say it with me, Mexico. Great job! Because this book has quite a few pages, Miss Candi is going to read some of the highlights that I think are important. And then you can pick this book up at your local library, or you can have your parents order it so that you can look at the entire book and read all of the information inside. So our book, Follow Me Around Mexico, is by Wiley Blevins. Let's get started. Where in the world is Mexico? Hola from Mexico. That's how we say hello in Spanish. That's the language we speak in Mexico. We're Rosa and Pedro, your tour guides. We're twins. We have a lot of fascinating places and things to show you around our beautiful country. Vámonos! Let's go! A few fast facts here about Mexico. Mexico is located in North America. It's made up of 31 states and a federal district. The Pacific Ocean lies on the west. The Gulf of Mexico and the Caribbean Sea are on the east. There are two big deserts in the north. They are the Sonoran Desert and the Chihuahuan Desert. At the southeastern end is the Yucatan Peninsula, known for its rainforest and white sandy beaches. Two mountain ranges run down the east and west sides. Between the mountains is the Mexican Plateau. It has a lot of fertile soil. Of the population lives there. See the map of Mexico? You have the Pacific Ocean down here, the Gulf of Mexico up here in the United States. Currently, Miss Candi is all the way down here in Cancun. You have many yummy food choices when visiting Mexico. There are some foods you might have heard of or eat at your house to start your day. The breakfast meal consists of fried eggs, beans, and sauce on a tortilla. A tortilla is a round, flat piece of bread made from ground corn or wheat flour. We call it the bread of Mexico. Breakfast is very important, but lunch is our main meal. It's so big that we usually don't eat much for dinner. So, what do we usually eat for our big lunch? Quesadillas are popular favorites. A quesadilla is like a sandwich. For one kind of tasty quesadilla, we put cheese, beans, and chicken on top of a tortilla. Another tortilla is put on top to form the sandwich. Then the whole thing is cooked and eaten. Enchiladas are stuffed tortillas baked in sauce. Mama makes those for us every weekend. Tamales and tacos are also popular. A tamale is a mixture of meat and corn dough wrapped in corn husk. Sometimes it is spicy. Other times it is sweet and made with pineapples. Yummy. That's our favorite kind. Tacos are crisp, fried tortillas that are stuffed with beans or meat and topped with lettuce, cheese, and chilies. Yum! Some Mexican foods you might not know, but will definitely want to try are mole and flan. Mole is a dish of turkey or chicken with a sauce of bitter chocolate, nuts, and hot spices poured on top. It's a local specialty. For dessert, we love our flan. It's a custard with a soft caramel topping. Each bite melts in your mouth. Ooh, that sounds so good. Yummy, yummy. I think I've had flan before, but it's been a long time. Yeah, maybe I should get some while I'm here in Mexico. Off to school. In our escuela, or school, all the students wear uniforms. We spend 6 years in elementary school, 3 in middle school, which is called secondary, and 3 in high school, which is called upper secondary. That's the same as most places in the United States. However, we don't get grades like A, B, or F. Instead, we get number grades from 1 to 10. If we work hard, we get lots of 10s. Mama and Papa prefer that. In school, we learn to read and write in Spanish. That is our main language in Mexico. However, there are over 60 indigenous languages in our country, such as Nahuatl, Yucatan, Maya, Zapotec, and Mixtec. These have been spoken in our country for hundreds, sometimes thousands of years. As we're speaking about Spanish and Espanol, let's do our numbers from 1 to 10. It's important to know how to count to 10 when you visit Mexico. Practice before you visit, and you'll be an expert. So, we're gonna do it together, boys and girls, okay? Miss Candi learned her numbers in Spanish when she was in school. So, let's do it. 1 is uno, 2 is dos, 3 is tres, 4 is cuatro, 5 is cinco, 6 is seis, 7 is siete, 8 is ocho, 9 is nueve, and 10, who can tell me? 10. Great job, boys and girls. You know your numbers, I see. It came from Mexico. Thanks to Mexico, the world was introduced to everyone's favorite sweet treat, chocolate. Chocolate. It was first made in Mexico about 4,000 years ago, but how? People ground cacao beans and added them to a mix of vanilla, honey, chili peppers, and water. It looked and tasted a bit like hot chocolate. But this special drink was reserved for rulers, wealthy nobles, and warriors. Sorry, none for us. Might have played a fun birthday game that was created in Mexico. The piñata. Grab a stick and whack it until the stuffing falls out. This colorful container is usually filled with candy and small toys. It can be modeled to look like an animal, star, flower, or many other fun shapes. At our last party, we had a piñata shaped like a donkey. Yee-haw! Other foods we gave the world include squash, sweet potatoes, avocados, peppers, several kinds of beans, vanilla, chilies, tomatoes, and maize, which is corn. Wow, who knew all of those foods came from Mexico? That is so cool. And also, who knew that the piñata came from Mexico? Isn't that cool too? Awesome. Time to play. When it's time to play, we have lots of fun choices in Mexico. Little kids like to play with dolls. Some kids in our class like to play with action figures, especially those modeled after famous luchadores or masked wrestlers. Los Vipers and El Matador are some of the most famous luchadores. We also have some fun traditional games such as blind hen. One player is blindfolded, the other players move around. The blindfolded player uses the other player's voices to try and find them. If a player is caught, that player is blindfolded and the game continues. Much like Marco Polo that we play in the pool sometimes, it's very similar to that. Instead of saying things such as go left or over here, we like to say cluck cluck, like a hen, to help the blindfolded player find us. El Velero is also common. It is a simple toy with a ball attached by string to a cup. The player must swing the string and try to get the ball inside the cup. The fewer the tries, the better. Our record is 2 tries. See if you can beat that. Kites are also popular toys, but nothing in Mexico beats a soccer ball. If you are a good player, you can become a national hero. Baseball, which is baseball, and baloncesto, which is basketball, are also popular sports. Like Spain, we have bullfighting in Mexico. It's an important tradition for us to watch. Watch the matado wave his red cape and dodge the bull's deadly horns. This is a sport of skill and bravery. Some people prefer to watch it on TV. Rodeos are also popular in Mexico. Actually, they started here. At these cowboy competitions, we see daring horse riding stunts, amazing roping feats, dangerous bull riding, and those fearless rodeo clowns. And so if you're ever looking to visit, or if you visited before, here are some how to prepare for your visit tips. Number 1, before you come to Mexico, exchange your money. Use pesos. You'll need it to buy fun souvenirs. So in the US, in the United States, we use what's called US dollars and we have coins. But here in Mexico, they use pesos. And Miss Candi will link a picture of what a peso looks like to this video. Okay? If you have a big family, most hotels have large family rooms with several beds. Number 3, if there's an emergency, you can call 911 just like in the United States. 4, check to see if you need any shots before coming here. It's best to be immunized for illnesses such as typhoid and hepatitis. Also, if you're traveling to a part of Mexico where getting malaria is possible, ask your doctor for some special medicine. 5, some places in Mexico are hot, hot, hot. Don't forget to pack your sunscreen, sunglasses, and a big hat. Also, wear lots of lightweight clothes made of cotton or linen. 6, buses are fast. 6, buses are a fast and cheap way to travel around our country. Plus, you get to see a lot more of the cities, villages, and countryside. Hop on and grab your camera. 7, chisle, chisle, chisle. You'll hear children shouting this at airports, street markets, and almost everywhere tourists visit. What are they saying? Gum, gum, gum. You might want to buy a handful and chew away. And number 8, it's best to not drink the local tap water. Very, very, very important. Buy bottled water, even for brushing your teeth. Remember, ice cubes are made of water. And that is all we have for our book today, boys and girls. Follow Me Around Mexico by Wiley Blevins. Thank you so much for tuning in with Miss Candi this morning. It is early. I am super happy. I'm finally waking up. And I'm ready to enjoy my day here in Mexico. But before I hop into some activities and go look around the city, I wanted to come to the Clubhouse so that we could share a story together. Follow me around Mexico. So before we go, there's that thing we do in all of our videos. But this time is extra special because Miss Candi is giving you a great big old hug from Mexico. So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. All the way from Mexico. Yes, boys and girls. Thanks so much for tuning in. I do this because of you. I want to provide an experience so that you guys can see different parts of the world and enjoy some books right along with Miss Candi while we're doing it. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Go and check out Follow Me Around Mexico at your local library. Ask your parents to buy this book for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Maybe in another city or state or country. Bye now. Take care.